Hi everyone, it's Emma, and this is another Sketch It Out video with Claudia and Emma. So Claudia chose the sketch this time, and I'll put it on the screen now. And it is from the Citrus Twist blog, and I'll post a link to that down below. And it's a bit different in a couple of ways. One, it uses 3 photos rather than just sort of a standard one or maybe 2. And 2, it's got to the right hand side, it looks like it's either a cut file or maybe a stencil or something like that. Well, I've had to work around that because I haven't got a stencil with hearts on or a electronic die cutting machine, so you'll see in a bit how I work around that. Now I'm going to apologise now because I didn't realise until I put the footage into my computer to edit that it was all out of focus, and I'm really gutted about it because I really enjoyed this layout. So I've left it in. I've kept the footage because you can still see what I'm doing. It's just not crystal clear. So for that, I do really apologise. But I am going to put some really good photos at the end of the video so you can see clearly what I've done on the layout. So please bear with me for the out of focusness. I film on my old iPhone 4S, and I thought I'd managed to focus it before I'd hit record, but apparently not, so I do apologise. So all that you've missed while I've been talking here is I have backed my 3 photos, and again they are from when I went to feed the penguins, and I printed them so they are quite a narrow size. I think they are, let me just, they are 2 inches by 3. So 2 by 3 inches, which I liked because although it's still the 3 photos, it's not taking up a massive amount of space on my page. So I am using the Crepe Paper Wonder collection for this layout, and it's using the bits and pieces that I got in the August Like Forever kit. I have just received my September kit, which is also amazing, but I'm trying to get the most out of my Wonder collection first. If you want to see what I got in the September kit, because it is gorgeous, then head over to my channel and you can see the unboxing video there. But basically what I've done here is used a branding strip along the top of that wood grain, just to bring in some of that green, and that's part of a floral paper, which is really cute. And then put 2 more pieces of pattern paper sort of at odd angles. And I've also used some of the Amy Tan gold paper clips that we got in the August kit, 1 at each corner of that sort of main piece. And it's a plus sign, but I've turned it so it looks like an X. And I've used like the big side on the top right and then the smaller side on the bottom left, which you will see clearly in my photos at the end. So I'm just going through the die cut pack to see what I can layer. The sketch, the sketch shows, like I said before, about maybe using a stencil or a cut file or something like that. And I got around that by using a heart punch and arranging them in the same sort of configuration as the sketch. And I think that worked quite well. And again, the sketch also shows along the top some stitching, and you'll see how I get around that as well in a minute, because I didn't want to hand stitch because it takes forever, and I haven't got a sewing machine, so I use faux stitching, let's say. So that little floral piece that you can see, I actually cut out of a piece of the pattern paper that came in the Wonder collection, and I had sort of scraps of it left, so I cut out as many whole flowers as I could, and I thought, well, I added them to my die cut pack, and I thought, you can use them at any point in the future, really. So like I said, Claudia chose this sketch, and I really encourage you to go head over and check out Claudia's video, because this is the fourth one of our videos that we've done now, and each time it amazes me how different our layouts turn out even though we're using the same sketch. So she is Claudia Van R on YouTube, and like I say, I'll link to her down below. Her layouts are amazing, and I know that you won't be disappointed. Or if you've headed over to my channel from her video, then hi and welcome, and please stick around. Because I got to the end of this layout and thought, you know what, I really like the way this one looks, and I was really gutted when I loaded it onto my computer and it was all out of focus. So I'm really sorry. My videos aren't usually out of focus, I do apologise. I would have filmed it again, but you know, I'd stuck everything down. So here I'm just attaching the whole thing to my white backing piece, and I think I'm almost done. Yeah, so like I said, I really enjoyed this one, and this is where I do my faux stitching. So I just pull out my ruler and a black pen and just do a dotted line right the way across. And you can see in the close-ups at the end what effect that gives. I think it looks really cute. And I do I do outlines or faux stitching quite a lot. And what was unusual about the sketch is that the corner pieces and the stitching was not right at the top, it's sort of hovering. So the faux stitching gives that where I've put that floral and those corners an anchoring place, because they're not right in the top corner of the page. So here I'm just embellishing. I've put down my title using the trinket thickers that came with the Wonder collection, and I've named it Chow Time because these are photos from when I'm actually feeding the penguins. I'm like dropping fish into their mouths. And then I'm using my black soot distress ink and an aqua brush pen just to create the splatters. So I just soak up some of that liquid so it doesn't take forever to dry. And then I think my final touch is to add a star-shaped wood veneer just in between that chow and time. So that's my layout, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please go and check out Claudia's video if you haven't already, and I'm going to leave you with the close-ups. Thanks for watching. Bye!